Okay, this one is for an app add-in, and it's very proprietary and specific for. As you can tell, I use Weebly for the website, for the magazine's web hosting and website development. But I recently, last month, I decided to start including the upcoming events again. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I really don't know the coding and didn't have time to learn it and didn't want to run the risk of crashing the site, Weebly didn't have a table, in the sidebar where the build part is. They didn't have anything where you could set up a table. So Weebly, I think it was last year, 2 years. Yeah, I believe it was last year. They came out with app add-ins for your website. So I went in there and it's like, okay, I wanted a calendar or table to simplify the upcoming events section. Well, I tried out one of the calendars, didn't really do it for me. So I'm familiar with Microsoft Excel and doing things with tables. I found one called Simple Table. Read the info about it, checked out some of the reviews, and decided to give it a shot. Now for the upcoming events in the calendar, I just need something real simple and basic. I realize if you have a website, blog, whatever, you may or may not want something, and you're using Weebly, you may or may not want something more complex, with more design options, etc., and a completely different look and a lot more control over it. But for myself and for the magazine, this one fit the bill perfectly. Where you can customize it to a point, like you can customize background color, text color, and a few other aspects. But the main thing I loved was you can just simply, okay, how many columns, how many rows do you want? Bam, done deal. You can also customize where the title is placed on it, top, bottom, left, right, etc. And then, like I said, this fits it perfectly for the calendar because I have individual pages for each date, set up for each date with the events on that page. So I just really wanted something where I can blow through, set it up within a matter of, including typing in the dates. I'd say around 20 minutes on the table itself. And just, okay, link each date to the page, done deal. And Simple Tables really fits it perfectly. Now, I actually did a review on. Now, Simple Tables is also developed by Weebly. It's it's even developed by Weebly to integrate very smoothly into their web hosting, website building, and into your website if you are using Weebly. The only drawback that an add-in that I could use is I have basically a template set up, where it's, okay, 7 columns, Sunday through Saturday, and then however many rows, usually about 5 more additional rows for the dates. So that's a simple, basic template that, I suggested if they could add in something like copying the table itself after you get it set up, so they can have one basic template set up, copy it, and then customize it as you need to. Other than that, Simple Tables for the Weebly app. If you're looking for, some of the reviews included, you can include photos, things like that. But if you're looking for something very simple and basic, especially for a calendar, Simple Tables fits it perfectly. If you're using Weebly, I highly recommend this add-in. So they did a fantastic job on it. Like I said, there was only one drawback to it, but if it takes me an extra few minutes, right now. Michael Phoenix, founder and staff of Surrey Vale City Online Magazine and its predecessor, Valley and Beyond. Please go to the Thanks to Sponsors page. Support those people and businesses. Honestly, without them believing in the magazine, this couldn't happen. Also, there are people behind the scenes that support it in various ways. Thank you so much. And to everyone out there for the page views, the feedback, etc. Without you, there'd be no point to doing this at all. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. We're getting close to being out of winter. A very strange and interesting one, to say the least. And just remember, take some time out for the family, friends, and to enjoy life. We only get one shot at it.